I know a lot of you really just want to be able to feel what it's like to produce real club head speed without really having to work very hard. And you want to be able to make sure that when you leave the golf course, that you're not putting yourself in harm's way. You don't want to leave the golf course in a wheelchair. If you ever have a golf instructor that tells you to put one of these, shout out Ping, or one of these, underneath your armpits or draped across your chest when you're working on developing your full swing, I would probably suggest that you take a big deep breath, take it out from underneath your armpits, set it on the ground, and just say no thank you. So it is very important that you understand the vast difference between a body-driven release versus an arm-independent release before you continue on with today's video. What a body-driven release is going to look like the body and the arms continuing to turn as one unit all the way through to finish. Now, the reason why a lot of you work on drills where you have head covers tucked underneath your arms or blankets kind of strapped across your chest or towels strapped across your chest is because of what an arm-independent release actually looks like when it's all said and done. Now, I want you to watch an arm-independent release in action here. My hands and arms start to work down in front of my body, and my hips open up. As my wrists start to uncock, my arms start to pass in front of my body and rotate. If you watch my arms move up into like a 3 o'clock position, you can see that my chest and my shoulders have moved along with it. How is that possible, right? If this is a stalled out body movement and I'm allowing my arms and my golf club to fly through there, why is my body continuing to move? Well, remember this, your arms are connected to your shoulders and your shoulders are responding to what your arms are doing. You're not actively trying to turn your body to get there. So what's happening is that's a reaction to the proper action. That's the reason why golf instructors to this day still teach you to do drills with towels and head covers really pinned underneath your arms, because it looks the exact same way, when in fact they produce two very different results. If you're going to be a body releaser of the golf club, I want you to remember that the club is going to be moving at the same rate that your body can turn. If you're going to be an arm independent releaser, then what you're going to remember is that when your body stalls, the club can move very quickly out through your levers. That's how we produce all of our club head speed in the golf swing, is we produce it through really, really good sequence and proper usage of our levers. That's how you should be looking at your golf swing. You shouldn't try to lock your arms up and lock your wrists up just to be able to produce consistency and turn your body to get through the hitting area. That's a bad, bad way for you to be able to swing the golf club, and it is very harmful on your body over the long haul, and it's less efficient. So today we're gonna be working on a drill that's gonna help you get past that sort of mindset and get you to start feeling what it's like to let the club fly down through there, just like the best men and women in the world do. So you guys ready to get busy? Show you how to do this drill. So this is a fun drill because it's super easy if you kind of keep it simple. I don't want you to overthink what we're trying to get done here. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up a golf ball that's going to be in its correct location. So off of the logo on my chest, and then I have another golf ball that's kind of in line with my trail foot. And what we're gonna be doing here is we're gonna be making some short backswings to some long finishes. We're gonna keep our arms accelerating through somewhere up to 3 o'clock, even all the way into finish position. Now, when we do this, what we're gonna be trying to achieve here is as the hands and arms are getting ready to whip past our body, is the first thing we wanna do is make sure that our hips open up somewhere between 35 and 45 degrees. When you do this, what you're gonna be trying to feel inside of this movement is you're gonna try to feel like your sternum is pointed back here at this golf ball that's to the right of the ball that you're hitting. Now, under no circumstance, when you start letting your hands and arms go whipping past your body, is your sternum gonna be pointed right here. What this feel is doing though, is it's helping you restrict the upper half from wanting to turn through the shot and allowing those arms to start really freeing up. Now, what I want you to also remember here though, is that you wanna keep your hands and arms tension free, okay? You shouldn't feel real tense when you start moving the hands and arms into that longer swing position. It doesn't take a lot of effort to get your arms to swing to that side. Now, also on top of that, if you've been following the channel at all and you've been watching the last couple of videos that I've put out, you've seen that there's kind of a little continuity here between those last two videos and this one here. So the first one being that narrow pump to wide drill, and now that level shoulders drill. Those two videos worked well with one another, and this third video kind of helps bring it all together and helps you get the timing of when this stuff happens. So I'll put links in the description below. If you have not yet seen those videos, then go watch those videos and then bring your booties back here. If you have seen those videos, then remember, when you have the arms whipping past your body, and you're trying to keep your chest closed, try your best to not allow any of that tilt to start happening until the hands and arms get past the point of contact. That can really start creating that sort of shift in the swing plane and create little angle of attack issues and start making your hands be a little bit more flippy. So what we're gonna be trying to do here is we're gonna be thinking about short to long swings. My hips are opening up and my chest is gonna stay pointed back here at this ball. When I do this, I'm trying to keep things simple. I'm trying to let the hands and arms swing freely. I'm keeping my tension levels down. And I'm gonna do a set of 5 reps. And as I do these set of 5, the speed is gonna get a little bit faster as I get all the way to that 5th rep. If I was connected to the movements, then I'm gonna hit a golf shot and I'm gonna evaluate the situation to see if I started to feel more efficient. So let's watch how I'm gonna do this. Okay, so I'm gonna take my setup, short swing, chest staying back, okay, letting the arms swing through, get really wide. So make sure that hip opens up, chest staying back here as much as you possibly can, let those arms go. You're gonna start to feel some stretch in your lead side flank, lead side obliques. Those are good muscles to feel because now you know that you're getting pulled on by the arms in the club. Trying to keep my arms tension free. So now I'm gonna hit a shot, trying to feel the same thing. Man, that right there, my friends, is a 6-iron. Yeah, it's a 6-iron that just went about 170 yards on a nothing of a golf swing. And the reason why I went so far is because exactly what I said in the opener. Sequence, proper usage of my levers, and letting my arms move independently from my body so that we're putting speed in the spot where it matters the most, down here. Let's go through one more set. Okay. Now the final piece of the puzzle is back on you. This is where you need to start making sure that you've got control of what your wrists and your forearms are doing inside of this movement to make sure that you have maximum control. To do that, you need to make sure that you work on a release pattern that's designed to fit your needs. Everybody's different, right? You have different grips, different shot shapes that you want to land on, and different movements as a whole that are going to determine what your release pattern should be like. If you need help with that, then come on over to the website. You can sign up for a membership where you can actually get 2 lessons a month with me for just over the price of a dozen Pro V1s, which is a pretty insane deal. So if you want to take advantage of that, I encourage you all to come over to the website, sign up for it. You can even sit down and do a consult with me right out of the gate so we can go through the golf swings and start talking about your goals and your strategy, and then we can start getting to work, and then you can have the sort of monitoring that you need in order to make sure that you get successful when it comes to playing this game. Let's get out there, let's play some great golf.